Hi everyone, this is Maria's Budgeting. Welcome back to my channel if you're returning, and welcome if you are new. So today I'm going to be doing my cash envelope and sinking fund stuffing for the first paycheck of September. So here I have my pouch with the money, and I will be stuffing a total of $865. So let's go ahead and count. I have 100, 50, 253, 350. I believe I'm going to need all slots. So 350, 370, 390, 410, 30, 50, 70, 90, 510, 30, 50, 70, 90, 610, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 700, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 95, 800. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Perfect. So we do have the right amount, which is $865 that we will be stuffing today. So let's go ahead and get started with the stuffing. Here I have my wallet. I do have some of these wallets available on my Instagram. I think I have about 5 to 6 colors, so link for my Instagram is always down below in case you guys are interested. I do have the app Fetch. It is an app that you can download to your phone. You can scan receipts to give you points for the receipts, and points can be redeemed for gift cards. So as always, I will leave my code on screen and also down below in case you guys are interested in signing up using my code. Now, I am stuffing less in my wallet. I am not giving myself any restaurant and any spending money. So I'm only giving myself date, gas, and grocery money. So for the usual date, I am just going to grab a $50 bill. Actually, I think this one's better than this one for my wallet. So $50 for dates. I have gas, which is getting 100. So 50, 70, 90, 100. These are my usual denominations. And then I have groceries, which is in 20s. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 120. And that is it. The other two envelopes are not getting anything today. On to my sinking funds. I am starting off with my white binder. Starting off with Adventures. Adventures is getting a $5 bill. And I did just do a bill exchange, so I don't have a lot of bills on the envelopes. So it's going to be easier to count. I have 100, 200, and 5 in Adventures. And I am going to a concert soon, so I probably am going to use the money in here for that. On to Beauty. Beauty is getting a $10 bill. I have 20, 40, and 50. And I do have a party that I'm going to in November, so I'm saving up for a pedicure, and then I'll probably also get my nails done. On to birthdays. I am adding 20, so 520 in birthdays. On to car insurance. It's getting the usual 75, so 50, 70, and 5. So I have 1,500 in the bank. These are placeholders, so it just represents money that is in the bank. So 1,500, 50, 70, 75. So $1,575 in car insurance. On to car maintenance. I didn't have any placeholders, so it is not fully funded. I have $500 in the bank for car maintenance, and we are adding a $5 bill. So we have 500, 20, 40, 45, 50. 550 in car maintenance. On to car tax. It's actually not getting anything, but it does have $50 in there. Moving on to casino. Casino is getting a $5 bill. We have 100, 50, 70, 80, and 85. Moving on to Christmas, it's getting 50. So I have 500, 600, 700, and 50. And I actually already used $100 of this, so it's supposed to be at $850, but it's at $750 since I used 100. Moving on to clothing. Clothing is getting a $20 bill. So I have 100, 220. Onto electronics. Electronics is getting 10. We have 100, 200, and 10. Moving on to emergency fund, it's not getting anything, but it does have 4,000 in the bank. On to family fun, I'm probably going to, since I don't think I'm going to add anything else to emergency fund for the rest of the year, I probably am going to consider changing this placeholder to the ones that are not accurate. And then I'll just put the fully funded in emergency fund. I'll probably do that instead. Onto family fun, I am adding a $5 bill, so we have 105. And gifts, gifts is getting 10. So we have $30, and we do have a potluck coming up this week at my job for one of the managers' birthdays. So I do need to take something. It's probably going to come out of my groceries, but if I do end up getting her a little gift, it'll come out of gifts. All right, moving on to health. Health is getting a $10 bill. We have 100, 200, 300, 50, and 60. On to holidays. Holidays is getting 10. So we have 110. Home is getting $10 as well. We have 1,000 in the bank. 100, 200, 300, so 1,300, 50, 70, and 80. $1,380 in home. On to household, we are adding 5. So we have 50, 70, 80, and 85 in household. Investing is also getting a $5 bill. So we did use some of this, so it's a little bit lower. We have 50, 70, 70, 90, and 95. So we should be able to reach 100 for the end of the month. On to medical. Medical, it's getting 10. So we have 100, 200, 300, 50, and 60. Personal spending is getting 5. So we have 105. On to school. It has a placeholder as well. And school is getting a $10 bill. So we have 3,000 in the bank, 100, 200, and 10. So 3,210 in school. Toiletries is getting 5. So we have 50, 60, and 65. On to vacation. Vacation is getting 110. Okay. We have 100, 200, 300, 54, 20, 40, 50. So 450 in vacation, which is good because I do have to buy my plane ticket to go to Vegas, and I need to get a hotel for a couple of days. So it'll be a lot of spending. Oops, I already did this binder. So we're done with my sinking funds. I am now going to move on to this pink binder, which is my saving challenges. And I do have these binders in different colors also available on my Instagram if you guys are interested. Okay, so on to my first challenge. It is the Love is Neutral by Emzo Budgets. And I'm adding $21 to this challenge. So 20 and 1. And in this challenge, I have 50, 70, 90, 110, 115, 116, and 117. Perfect. This is a new challenge. Actually, no, I've already played it once. My Sweet One by A Little Love It All, and I am adding $6 today. So 5 and 6. And in this challenge, I have 5, 10, 11, 12, and $13 in my Sweet One. Yes. Moving on to She Always Grows. Just grabbing my Sharpie. We are adding, let's see. We're adding $18 to this challenge. So we'll just do this flower here. So 10, 15, 16, 17, and 18. And we have 10, 20, 25, 30, 1, 2, 3, 4. We have 34 in this challenge. On to the Mystery Savings Challenge, low denomination from the Fancy Dollar. I am doing $8, which I believe was a 5. I'm pretty sure. The 5 and the 3, I'm pretty sure those were the numbers that I scratched off, but we're adding $8. So 1, 2, 3, and a 5. So we have 50, 70, 80, 85, 90, 91, 2, 3, and 4. $94 in here. Onto this scratch off challenge from the Fancy Dollar as well. This was a freebie. We are adding $9 to this. So 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. All right, and then onto the to-do list. I am adding $20 total, which is, I'm pretty sure it's 9 and 8, which is 17, and the 3, which is 20. So I will just mark those off. And the last one in that section is the roll the dice. And we are adding a 20. Okay. On to the coffee challenge. I am doing 3 icons, which is a total of 15. And I believe this marker will show. Let's go ahead and try. But I am going to mark off the, yep, it does. I'm going to mark off the 5, the heart, I should say. Okay. So there are 3 icons that I marked off for a total of 15. And this challenge is from Livyland. This from the to-do is from Amazon Budgets. I think I didn't mention those two. Onto this one from Livyland. I am doing 30, so 6 spaces. So 1, I hope that I'm in frame, I'm not really sure. 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And I believe I should have $40 left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Actually, $30 left. Let's see. Right now that we count, I should be able to figure that out. So 20, 30. And if it is 6 spots left, which would be $30, I should have $150 here. So let's see. 50, 1, 20, 30, 40. So 140. So I probably am assuming that I colored wrong because I only have 140. So that means that I have $40 left, which is 8 spaces. Oh, I know why. I didn't mark off the start and the finish. So that's where I went wrong. So I do have 40 left. So at the end, I'll just have to mark the start and the finish. I didn't notice that. Okay. On to this challenge, which is from Savings with Grace, I am adding $18, which is the 10 and the 8. So 10, 8. So 10, 15, 16, 17, 18. So we have 10, 20, 25, 30, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, $35. So I believe it should be a total of 105, right? Yes, 105, because the numbers are the same and there's 3 rows of the same numbers. So it should be 105 total at the end. And then my Mighty Tiny Savings, I am adding 55. So 5 and 50. So we have 51, 52, 55, 6, 7, 257. Perfect. So we're halfway done with this one. All right. So let's see. I can actually start off with my binder. So I'm going to figure out some numbers on camera. So I'm going to move my cash tray to the side. We are first going to figure out the first challenge, which is Love is Neutral, and I am going to use the same sticky note. So this is the wrong numbers, or the old numbers, and I am going to roll, and it's going to tell me how many times I will be playing this game. Oops. One time. Okay, I'll do one time. That should be fine. So the first number that I roll is going to tell me my number vertically. The second number is going to tell me my number horizontally, and then I meet in the middle. So let's see. So we have 4 and 5. So 4 and 5, which is this heart here, which is a total of $3. And I'm okay with only playing once, because there are some challenges that I actually want to finish. So yeah, this one, I am just going to pick a random one. We'll go with this one here. And it's 3. I will do one more. We'll do the one right next to it, which is 5. So that gives me a total of $8, which is not bad at all. Okay, so $8 there. This one I don't figure out on camera. This one, I'm going to start scratching off, and we'll figure out if we do all of them or not, just because this is one that I kind of want to just finish. So let's see. First number is 6, so we're off to a good start. I'm going to just put it on my calculator. We have 11. I think we should be able to do all of them. Next one is 9. And the last one is 10. Okay. So a total of 36, so not too bad. I got my binder a little bit dirty with the little scratch off trash. Okay, but we're going to be adding 36 to this challenge. Onto this one. We have 7. Let's do the next one. 7 and 11, so a total of 18. Okay, so that's all for this scratch off challenge. Let's go ahead and roll for this one. Let's see. So we're going to be adding $4 to this, and then we'll figure the rest of the numbers. If I add more to this challenge, I'll figure that one out off camera. This one I don't figure out. This one I am positive that I'm going to be adding 40 just so I can finish it, and then I can add that money onto some challenges next video. So I'm probably going to finish this one. This one I don't figure out, but the last one that I do figure out is the Mighty Tiny Savings, which I need my a little box for. Here's my little box, and we are going to, I'm going to move first the ones that I have finished onto the lid, and then we'll go from there. Okay, so these are the ones that I've finished, and these are the ones that I haven't done, and we're already halfway done. I'm going to just randomly grab, so I grab these two, we'll do that, we'll do this, and we'll do, I don't know, this one. Let's see what we get. I'm gonna do a minimum of 4, so I have 7 here. Next one is 19. Five and 3. I'm just going to make, I'm going to do one more. We'll see what I get. Another 7. So we're going to be adding 41 to this challenge next time. Okay, now I'm going to be adding these to the top, and then the ones that are not done yet to the bottom, and then I just place them here. All right, and that is it for today's video. I hope that you guys enjoyed. Make sure to comment, like, and subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.